Okay, we're going to try this again. I'm not sure exactly where it cut out. I'm assuming when Facebook notified they were having an issue is where it cut out. So I think we were at the just ending the large ball rotation. I certainly hope that's it. So that's to where I'm going to go. And we'll see if we can't finish this morning's session without further interruption. So we were doing the rotation, right? We played into it and all the preview. We had the large ball. We were just finishing that twist from to the second side, the sixth twist. So the second half of the third pair, moving into the center and compressing the ball. So it's the smaller of the two balls. And then doing the three pair again. So with the smaller of the three balls, something smaller than the size of your torso, two balls, sorry, not three balls. Somewhere around moving into, at, or out of, that's our call, right? To set the rhythm, set the pace. Come back through, breathing, relaxing and releasing. Hips are still, crown point of the head, still over the base of the pelvic bowl. Bakwei over Hu Yin. 100 convergences over bottom of the sea. And somewhere around, moving into, at, or out of the first twist to the second side with the smaller of the two balls. Breathing, relaxing and releasing. So 2 gone. 4 left if you're counting individual repetitions. Since the ball is smaller, the hands are a little bit more cupped to maintain that reality of the surface of the ball, not simply changing top to bottom, bottom to top, top to bottom, bottom to top. And by the way, as you're doing this twist, at times you might find a hand gets caught. So you just back up, come back a little bit from where you were and get the hand clear. So that was the second turn to the first side, 3 of 6. So halfway through the rotation with the smaller of the two balls. In the second half of our Facebook Live session this morning, since the first one cut out, as we breathe, as we relax, as we release. There's 4 of 6. Tai Chi Qigong, reeling silk, based on, rooted on Tai Chi Qigong warming up, but focusing on that twisting Jing in our play, known as silk reeling. Threading the 9-hole pearl. We want to keep the movement 3-dimensional. Don't edit except where your body can't move. Here's the last twist to the first side. It's the smaller of the two balls. Threading that movement, connecting the movement of the Xia Dan Tian, of the center, threading it through the torso, through the shoulders, down the arms, and into the hands and the fingers. Coming back to that last side, there's no change in the size of the ball. In this second half, third pair, with the smaller of the two balls, in Tai Chi Qigong, reeling silk, rotating the ball. So we return to the center. And once we get to the center, we play for a while. We take the big twists from side to side out of it. and really experiment and enjoy multiple directional movement in this rotation. And if this hasn't been quite odd enough for you yet, we're going to bring the ball that is between our hands into the sphere that is in our bellies. So seek to find an exhalation. And on the inhalation, bring the ball between the hands into the belly. Exhale, float the hands down. A moment. And left foot to right. Hands float up, out, away from the body. As you settle your vertical alignment into your right foot, the hands draw in, the left foot draws in. The hands press down. Heel presses down. And a little rebound. Brings the hands into the dantian. So, in our first time, we've had to do a couple of segments. There's your Tuesday segment this week for, of course, the greater community, but especially folks from our West Babylon Public Library program. Sorry for the technology glitch. Maybe if I hadn't said anything at the beginning, we would have been fine. I don't know. It always happens during the winter, right? If you've been in any of the long-term public classes, you know that I hesitate saying anything about, this will happen if we happen to, lose a class to bad weather. And then suddenly, guess what? There's bad weather. It's sort of like the times that I talk about how great that Tai Chi and Qigong is for your immune system. And then the next time people see me, I have a cold of some sort, or I'm having issues with allergies. But anyway, so there you go. Technical glitch aside, I hope you found that interesting, informing, and fun. And we'll see what we have on deck for next week. I'm sure it will be something equally challenging in its own way. We're continuing this series for as long as we have to. Monday mornings at 10 a.m., primarily for Sachem folk, and Tuesday mornings at 10:15 a.m. for West Babylon folk, and of course both sessions available to the greater community at large. So until then, stay calm, stay aware, stay safe, stay well. Wash your hands, go out in public, at least if you're in the tri-state region for now, wear a mask, and keep listening to medical and scientific professionals as to what we should be doing and when next step should take place. So, again, sorry for the technical glitch. Catch you next time. Ta.